Every time our kids trigger us, it's like they are holding up a flashlight to the parts of us that still need healing. Think about it. The moments that make you feel like you're about to explode, the whining, the back talk, right? The you don't understand me, mom. Those aren't random. They shine a light on your deepest wounds. The ones from your childhood that never got soothed. The places where you still long to be seen, valued, loved. And here is the hardest part. Parenting isn't just about raising your children, it's about letting those moments raise you. So let me ask you, how often do you feel unappreciated? How often do you hear your child say, "That's not fair," and suddenly you're the one who feels misunderstood? How often do you walk away from an argument thinking, "Oh, why did I say that? I sounded just like my mom or dad." We all do this. We all do this because whenever kids hurt, something in us hurts too. And most of us react by defending, by justifying, by trying to prove our love instead of showing it. One afternoon, my daughter looked at me, tears in her eyes, and said, "You don't understand me." My first instinct, defend. Of course I understand you. I'm your mom. But I stopped. I took a breath, and instead I said, "You're right. I may not understand yet. Can you help me?" Her shoulders dropped. She leaned in and she started to share. That moment taught me something. Children don't need us to defend our love. They need us to show it by listening. Simple as that. Think about your own child. When they cry out, "You don't get it," do you try to fix, to argue, to explain, or do you breathe and lean in with curiosity? Which one do you think builds trust? With my son, sounded different. He was building his Lego tower and I told him it was time for dinner. He yelled, "You never let me do what I want." My gut reaction was to snap. "That's not true. You've been playing all afternoon." But I paused, I softened, and I said, "It sounds like you're upset because you weren't finished yet. That's hard." And just like that, the fire in his eyes went out. He sighed and said, "Yeah, I wanted to finish my tower." Validation turned a meltdown into a moment of connection. Super powerful. This is conscious parenting. It's not about being perfect. It's about noticing, right? This is my inner child speaking, not my best self. Separating your feelings from theirs, choosing validation over justification. And here is the liberating truth. You only need to get it right about 50% of the time to see profound change. Think about that. Perfection isn't required, just presence. One mom in my community told me her son once shouted, "You're the worst mom ever." Whew, she felt crushed. Normally, she would have defended, punished, or shut down. But this time she paused. She said, "That's really big feelings there. I wonder if you're actually saying you feel hurt by me." And later, her son whispered, "Yeah, I was just mad. I didn't mean it." That repair moment is everything. And here is the truth. You will pass on pain to your kids. We all do. But when you accept that, it sets you free because then your focus shifts from trying to be flawless to modeling repair, resilience, and grace. And that's what our kids actually need. Not perfect parents, human parents. So ask yourself today, when my child is upset, do I defend or do I listen? Do I try to prove my love or do I show it through presence? Do I punish to shut them down or guide them into trust? Because your home is the training ground. If your child can practice hard conversations with you, they will have the courage to speak up in friendships, in classrooms, even in future relationships. Imagine this. Your daughter comes to you first not her phone. Your son shares his hurt without fear of being shut down. Your kids grow up knowing they're safe, heard, and deeply loved, even when things get messy. This is not a dream. This is what's possible when you shift from control to connection. And this is exactly why I created the A.L.I.V.E coaching experience, not as another parenting course. There are many out there, but as a living, breathing space where we practice these moments together, where I walk alongside you as you learn to pause, breathe, and connect instead of defend. Inside A.L.I.V.E, you will get the tools, guidance, and support to rewire these patterns that are so ingrained in us, to heal your inner child while guiding your own child with compassion, to create a family culture where love feels safe and connection lasts. But this is it. This is it. Enrollment closes tonight, and once the door closes, they close. So if you've been waiting for a sign, take this as a sign. This is it. Don't let another year slip by, filled with yelling, guilt, and disconnection. Let this be your day one. Join me in the A.L.I.V.E coaching experience. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your children. Say yes to the legacy you're building. Because one day your kids won't remember how clean the house was or how perfect you tried to be. They will remember how safe it felt to be loved by you. And that starts here.